In case you guys are wondering, there is absolutely no traffic, no people. Lines are 5 minutes long. Literally the emptiest it's been in a long, long time. And today is July 10th.
What?
Been like this throughout the whole park. And honestly, it's been lovely.
Oh,
Here
wow.
it is again. Like, obviously, there's people, but it's empty.
Disneyland is empty right now as U.S. tourism plummets in 2025. All this is a result of the craziness that's going on with the United States. And I'm not going to come on this video and act like Disney is completely empty, like there's nobody going, there's nobody on the rise, or whatever the case is. But this has been the lowest year of traffic that we've seen in a long time, specifically at Disneyland. Now, Disney World is an entirely different situation. It's completely up and down. It is going down over there as well, but it's not as crazy as what's going on in California. Now, listen, if you're a California resident, if you've been to Disneyland very, very recently, let me know what it's like down there in the comment section below. Because the results I'm seeing, all the reports and all the videos of people recording right now, it's not really as busy. The rides, even the wait time right now, 15 minutes to get onto a ride, where it used to be hours to get on. It's crazy to see, but I got more videos in here that are gonna blow your mind. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as well. Let's get to the rest of the video.
Disney World is a ghost town this summer and nobody's talking about it. The first week of July had the lowest wait times of the entire year. Averaged 26 minutes per ride. For Disney, that is unheard of.
26?
Even the 4th of July weekend, which is usually shoulder-to-shoulder crowds, slow. Magic Kingdom and Epcot had fireworks, sure, but Hollywood Studios and Animal Kingdom were basically empty. But here's what I think is going on. Local pass holders were blacked out. Local beaches and national parks are where people are going instead. Summer heat is driving away people in the summertime, and Disney cracked down on the DAS pass, which secretly made standby lines shorter. And many are shifting their holidays to October when the weather is much better. This is the third year in a row that summer crowds have dropped. And yet Disney keeps raising prices while more people skip. So right now Disney is the cheapest, most relaxed.
And I'm gonna add one more perspective on this. You got travel advisories from other countries around the world, travel bans, people can't come. You've got ICE standing outside of, the Disney parks waiting to get rid of people and send them some random country. Like, this is what's going on. Like, I get what she's saying. All those other things are true as well, but these aspects impact the flow of traffic within these parks as well.
Least crowded if you can handle the heat. Would you go during the slowest time of the year, or are you waiting for higher prices and the holidays to kick back in? Make sure to hit follow for more honest Disney info. And if you want help planning your vacation...
What's happening with crowds at Disney World this summer? Because, they're not there. Wait times have been really low so far this summer, and I have a couple of theories why this is happening. Now, summer used to be one of the busiest times at Disney World, but that hasn't been the case for years now. Outside of a big bump the June after Guardians opened in 2022, June and July have had low to moderate crowds in recent years, ranking anywhere from 6th to 8th most crowded the last 3 years. But this summer so far has had softer attendance than any of those years. There have been 25 full weeks so far this year, and the last 6 weeks have all been in the top 10 for lowest wait times according to ThrillData.com. And the week ending in June 15th had the lowest waits of the year so far. That's not normal. Why is this? Is it because Epic Universe is open? That's probably playing some factor, but also Disney is debuting 2 big new attractions in late July, with the revamped Test Track and the Starlight Parade. So I think some people are waiting to visit to check out those new offerings, and there's typically an
And he's talking from a perspective of, the new rides and the business as a whole. I'm not even talking about from a business. I'm just talking specifically from what's going on within the country. But shout out to him. I mean, he gave the facts. Y'all see the facts? You guys let me know what you think about this in the comment section below.
Rumor has it that the Disneyland wait times have been super low and the park has been super empty, so we decided to check it out. The line for security was honestly pretty long, but once we got into the parks, the streets were honestly pretty empty. We started in California Adventure, but between both parks, there really wasn't a wait time that was longer than 30 minutes. I headed straight for the matcha soft serve, but sadly they didn't have it, so I opted for the vanilla, and honestly, it was to die for. Then we ended up just walking around and grabbing some birria tacos for us to share before heading on a couple of the rides. Once we did some rides, we decided to go check out the Animation Academy in California Adventure, but sadly when we got there, there wasn't a character that we were eager to draw, so we ended up just hopping parks to Disneyland, and once we were there, we headed straight for Astro Blasters. Sadly, I did not win that time, but it was okay because Rise of the Resistance was only 25 minutes, so that definitely made up for it. Then we picked up a cold brew and a fantasy fairfold before walking to the castle to check out how pretty it was looking at sunset, and then heading out for the night. See you next time.
Now, I'm not going to be a degenerate and say that this is exactly what the parks look like. And don't get me wrong, it probably looks like that at certain times of the day. Y'all see the date, this was on the 14th of July. But they probably was there at, let's just say, random time at 7 p.m. at night or whatever the case is. And it's just some random time where the park maybe was closed or whatever. This could be a complete outlier of what we've just seen from all the other videos. But tourism is down within America. That's just the reality. We're expanding to look at $12.5 billion lost within tourism this year alone. So it's only growing every single day.
Have you ever been to Disneyland when you literally can walk on Indiana Jones? Normally that ride is forever long. Like, I shit you not, we got into this park
Look at her glasses.
at 8:30, 8:45 and walked literally right on to Indiana Jones. It's been like that.
I can see it through her glasses. There's nobody, like, I mean, there's people walking by, but it's not like packed. I don't know where she is. Maybe she's in a low traffic area or something like that.
All day long. Haunted Mansion, Pirates, Big Thunder, Mickey Minnie's
Look,
Railroad.
there's nobody walking by.
Autopia. Like, it is crazy. It's the middle of July almost. And
This is prime
we're
time.
walking on rides. I've been going to Disneyland multiple times, annual pass holder, and I've never been here when it's this quiet in the middle of summer. By the way, thanks to those who dropped your comments in the shoes because I've been wearing my Birks and it's been amazing.
Let me know in the comment section below, what is your experiences as you go out to Disneyland and all these other parks within America in general, not just in California. Let me know, what is it like? Because I've been to parks and yeah, it was a lot slower than I truly expected. I went to Epic Universe and it was still slow, and maybe it was just some random day or whatever the case is. It wasn't slow, but I'm not going to say it was as busy as I expected it to be. We were getting on rides and it was just, you know, at most 30-minute waits, you know, so it just depends on the day and it depends on the area. But I will say tourism is going down. That's the reality of the situation we're faced right now. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as well for more great content like this. I will see you next video. We out. Let's go.